Hello, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be ranking the reinforcements, and this is completely in my opinion, from best to worst of all the reinforcement classes. And just a little warning, I will not take this for granted, as this is in my opinion and does suit my playstyle, and my list will definitely not suit yours at all, and yours might be completely different. Something I put on the bottom might be at the top for you, so don't take it for granted. And if you do enjoy and would like to see more videos like this, do like and subscribe. And I'm thinking about doing one for the heroes, ranking heroes, all the 22 heroes. And yeah, if you'd like to see that, do enjoy. Anyway, let's get straight into the first. Okay, so getting straight in at number 15. I'm ranking all the jet troopers and jump pack troopers together, by the way. So there'll be 15. And is the flame trooper. Honestly, I do not like this class at all. It's a very situational character, and I really don't like it. I find its damage isn't very good for a flamethrower and should be a lot better. I think a secondary fire is good, but it is not very good at range at all. As you can see, I just found there. Its abilities, I think, are okay. I think they're quite good. But, yeah, it's a very situational thing. As you see there, I just died. And, that is why I do not like this one at all. Because just damage is rubbish, very short range, very situational. And I just really can't use it for my playstyle. So yes, that is the number 15 spots, and let's go straight into the number 14 game. So anyway, number 14, we have the Wookiee Warrior. Now I know there might be a lot of controversy about this. A lot of people I have seen really like the Wookiee Warriors, but personally I don't. I mean, I think they are good, but I think their blasters are very overrated for some reason. I've heard people say they're really powerful, but I don't really find it like that. Maybe because I'm using them at too long range or something, I don't know. But you have to get to close for them to be quite effective, and they are quite tanky. Their abilities are good, the R1, but yeah, I just really don't like it. I think the damage is very good, but that is my personal opinion. Like I said, there will be a lot of controversy about this one, because I know a lot of people, like most people, would probably put it a lot higher on their own list. But the abilities are good, it's got a very good grenade, the overload is very powerful as well. It just really works. Like you see, I nearly one hit that agent there, but the mobility does not help. And his R1 move is very powerful, knocking over troops, which is always really useful. And the grenade is very good as well. A thermal imploder, I'm pretty sure, which is a very powerful weapon to use. So yeah, there will be a lot of controversy about one, but this is my number 14 spot. Okay, so coming in at number 13, we have the rocket and jump pack troopers, which of course include the clone ones, the stormtrooper one, and resistance rebel, and of course the rocket droids. Things called that, I'm not entirely sure. But basically all the one with jump packs, apart from one, which we'll come on to later, and I'll explain why that I've done it differently from everything else. But I absolutely love these guys. They are amazing, very mobile, which I really like. It's just the way I play. I love to play very mobile, always continuously moving, just picking off enemies, and they are of course very mobile. A very good jump trooper, you can fly through the air and hit before you come down, which is always very useful, can confuse enemies and get you a fair few kills. And yeah, they're just pretty much amazing, very mobile, and their rocket launcher is very powerful as well. I'm pretty sure it can one-shot every infantry class, if I am correct. And yeah, which is very good, and it has splash damage as well. I'm pretty sure I've killed one or more enemy on it before, so they are very good. I do love to use them, and I do use them a lot, and that is why it is my number 13. Okay, so coming in at number 12, we have the Droidica. Now, I do think these guys are very good indeed, very powerful, but what they are very hard to transform, and when you're in a pretty much of a choke point, it is very hard to get out, as you always have to transform, and they're very slow mobility otherwise. And yeah, I just don't like that about them. I just think they're too slow and they're very situational. The situational part holds it back for me, probably. They could be a lot higher if they weren't so situational, but they are, so yes. Their abilities are very good though with the shield, and when you get them in the right area, they are absolutely amazing. Oh god, they are absolutely amazing, yes. And if you use them well, you can really melt with these guys. They are absolute beasts. So yes, their ability is very good. Overload, probably one of the best overloads in the game, I reckon. Just very powerful, but yes. So it's very holded back to me by its mobility and its transform speed. If it was a bit up, they was a bit higher, but very powerful blasters, and otherwise a very good reinforcement, and that's why it comes in at my number 12. Coming in at number 11, we have the Kfex Spy. Now I do think these guys are very good indeed. But they've ranked this low for me. I think their normal blaster holds them back. I mean, it is obviously a very good blaster indeed, but it's just too slow, and it can be a bit hard when you're facing up against other reinforcements like this one here. Its moves are very good, like the orbital strike, a very powerful move, and its R1 move as well is also a very powerful melee attack, which is of course very helpful. But yes, if its damage was maybe up for his blaster, that would be what does it for me. Overload mode is very good. If you can hit all your shots and it doesn't mess up, then it will work amazing for you. But yes, that is why it comes at number 11 for me, and yes, that is why. Okay, so coming in at number 10, just making it into the top 10, we have the BR2P Super Battle Droid. I find these guys amazing. Their blasters are amazing, super powerful. Overload is very good, very much of a melting on other players. Even though it does remove some mobility, I find them to be absolutely amazing. And you can get healed up, so if you're in a corridor, you can stay out there shooting with your overload active for even longer, which just makes this really amazing. So yeah, I really love this guy, and I do use him a lot. His rocket is very good, very powerful, one shots all the infantry if you hit it. Very good indeed, and the health buff there helping me out once again there, which is an absolutely amazing move. And like I said there, the damage drop, there doesn't seem to be any. I don't know if that's just me or if I'm just being crazy, but I do completely love this thing, and that's why it is in the top 10 and in the number 10 spot. Okay, so coming in at number 9, we have the Ewok Hunter. Now, I think these guys are actually very good. When they first came out, I thought they'd probably be rubbish with the bow. Maybe a hard aiming system, which I do think there is a bit with the aiming thing, but it literally is. I was very surprised when they came out. They have I always go wrong with the shooting system though for some reason. It is actually very good, and you've literally got aimbot with them. When you go in close, it literally aims for you. You can just hold down RT and it'll just hit them, and it is really good. I think, and you can actually use some kill switch on them. It also makes it amazing because they do have a very low hitbox as well, so it's really hard to hit them. And, like it is aimbot. I actually was very shocked. And when you use the horn ability, it just makes it even better. It just buffs the damage, and it is really good. And they've also got Hunter's sensors, which literally lets them see where Ellie is, which is also really good. It just really helps the thing. And with basically aimbot, it's just amazing. So these guys are very good, which is why I think they are in the number 9 position. Okay, so coming up at number 8, another controversial one probably, is the Ovisian Gunner. I have seen a lot of people put this a lot higher in their list before, but I do not really like them at all for some reason. I find them very slow and clunky, which is not at all how I like to play. I also find them very situational, and I think it takes them way too long to charge. I knew it used to be a lot faster, but obviously if it did charge up faster, it would be very overpowered. Its moves are good. I mean, its star cards are good, especially its switching from different things, from like kind of like a grenade launcher type thing to the fast fire thing. It is very good indeed, and I do like them a lot, but I don't think they deserve to be really any higher than this, in my opinion, in the way I play. But that's personally in my opinion. This L1 and R1 move, star card, gives people heal buffs, is very good indeed. It does remove the mobility a lot, but it doesn't really matter. It makes up for it with the extra health. And its R1 move, the charge to the hit, it's very powerful, which I do like a lot. But I really don't think it deserves to be high. I've seen people put this as number 1, but in my opinion, and the way I play, I do not think it deserves to be any higher at all. And this is why it makes it into the number 8 spot. Okay, so coming in at number 7, we have the ISB agent. Now, I think these guys are absolutely great. I think they're really amazing. Their double pistols, their dual wielding weapons are very good. The kicking thing is absolutely amazing. I just think it's completely awesome. And it melts as well. It's really strong too. Its secondary fire is very good as well. I'm pretty sure it can one-shot most infantry classes. Maybe not a heavy. I'm not entirely sure, but they're very good. Star card, very good. It has got obviously the one where you can mark the enemies, and the heal one as well. I'm pretty sure to heal. Yeah, heal one as well. And also heal others. It is very good. It is wall hacks and very good, and the running thing is also amazing. So that is why it is the number 7 spot for me. Very powerful. Kick and sing is awesome. Just look at that. That's amazing. So yeah, that is why it is the number 7 spot for me. Okay, so coming in at number 6, we have the Commando droids. Now, personally, I love these guys, and I use them a lot in Supremacy, and they are very powerful indeed. Their melee attacks are just really cool to use. The blaster is very good. I find it very powerful, and I absolutely love them. But I do think their smoke ability could probably be a bit better. I mean, I don't really like it too much. I mean, it is okay. I mean, you can't really see anything really going through it, but I'd say maybe a bit bigger will make it better. And the L1 and R1 move, also very good, helping you see enemies and gives you an edge on them. Very powerful indeed. The melee attacks are awesome, and there are evades which make it even better. Even better, with the evades are very good indeed, which are awesome. It makes it even harder to hit, and these infiltrators are just beasts. So yes, they are truly amazing, and I really do like them a lot, and I would use them a lot in fact. So that's why they make it to the number 6 spot on this list. Okay, so coming in at number 5, just making it into the number 5, the top 5, is the Death Trooper. Now, there's a lot about these guys. I've seen people put these up very high. I think I've seen some people put it up as 1. But personally, I don't think it really makes it up that high for me. I mean, I do think they are very good, very powerful indeed. But their blaster's very good, very well rounded with range. But I think they're just not better than the other ones. I mean, I know what people mean by saying they are very good. Their health buffs, their overload is probably one of the best overloads in the game, with no movement taken away from them. So like in some overloads, as in like the B2RP Super Battle Droid, they can't move as much as they would when they didn't have overload on. But this, it doesn't apply for the Death Trooper, which is what probably makes it very good for me. Its health move obviously is very good, puts them up quite a lot, which can make you stay even long in the battlefield. The Sonic Imploder is absolutely just a beastly move, really is great. And you can go on mega kill streaks with these guys, and they are very, very good. So they're very, very good, but yeah, I just don't think they cut out to be any higher than this. I think they're in a good spot, a very well-respected spot, and just deserve to be here. So that's why it makes it into the top 5 spot. Okay, so taking the number 4 position we have the Clone Commando. Now, I love these guys. I use these guys loads when I'm playing as a clone. I think they are absolutely amazing. But the big thing for me that holds them back is their blaster range. It has a huge damage drop-off, and it can get quite hard to aim at range. But I think their abilities are amazing. You can switch to a grenade launcher, which is really, really good. And it's pretty helpful. Also the L1 move, which can help you counter heroes when you're fighting against them. It will knock them over, which is always a big thing. It can make them it can make them fall over, get confused, and it takes a while to get back up. And it can be a really big thing in this. So when they fall over, you can just absolutely melt them, especially with this kind of blaster. It's basically a machine gun, kind of, and it truly is very good. Yes, it is a true one. L1 and R1 moves buffs everybody around you. It really is very good. Always helpful having something like that. And the R1 move, the grenade launcher, is very good. Very slow at getting fired and slow to kind of reload, because with these enforcers you've got to manually reload, and you only get 3 shots at it. I thought it maybe should have a cooldown, but that is my opinion. That can be very helpful when you're fighting against heroes as well, because of the rapid fire. Can make it really hard for the heroes to deal with. Can absolutely drain through their stamina, and it's really good. So yes, that is why. But the thing that holds it back for me, like I said, with the range. That's the only thing that stops it from getting higher than what it should be. But there we have it. That is my top 4 spot, and that is why it is in number 4. To the top 3 now, and taking the 3rd position in the top 3, we have the Clone Arc Trooper. Now these guys are amazing. You can switch to different blaster fire, and they are very good. They can also be quite helpful against taking out heroes. Just there, that proving how good they can be with their rapid fire dual wielders. The dual wielders are great. Now I've seen these guys be placed a lot higher, but in the list before. But for me, these guys are definitely a lot lower. Definitely in the top 3 for me. For a long time, actually, I've always loved these guys, and you can really combo together their secondary fire and normal fire really well. But the way I play, I absolutely love it. These guys are completely amazing for me, and they have got the scan, of course, which is very helpful, and the shock, which can stun enemies and make it hard for you to get away from them, is obviously very good. Their secondary fire, I'm pretty sure, can one-shot most infantries, which is also really well. And as I said before, you can really chain together them well. And the switching blasters can be helpful, definitely when at different ranges. Close range, I usually use the rapid fire abilities, and at longer range, I would always use the ones that's a bit slower. So yes, it's got very good tracking, playing the moves, the L1 move, just getting a bit of a demonstrator there if I can get it in. But they are amazing. I truly love these guys, and I've seen them a lot higher in other people's lists, and I don't know why, because I think these guys are amazing, and I use these guys all the time and get very good kill streaks with them, like a lot, very high. Secondary fire, pretty much watch all of these, and they're absolute beasts. And that's why I think they deserve to take the number 3 spot, the first in the top 3 in this list. Okay, so getting into the last 2 spots now. And taking the number 2 spot is the Sith Trooper. These guys are completely awesome. Their blasters are absolutely amazing. The secondary fire and the rapid fire gun is awesome. Secondary fire, I'm pretty sure, like most, can one-shot most infantry. They are completely awesome. They're just absolute beasts. They are amazing. I could go on properly long kill streaks with these guys and not die. Their R1 move is pretty much like Han Solo's, but a bit weaker, but it does pretty much the same job. It is truly amazing. I've taken whole command posts by myself with these guys before. They are great. Very powerful blasters, like I said before. The run makes you go very fast, and a very good kick indeed. But I did just miss that, but it is very good. L1 move, very powerful grenade, and of course, not again, the L1 and R1 move. Scanning everybody is always useful. It is, of course, for me and the way I play, up at the number 2 spots in this list. They are absolutely amazing, and that is why they take the number 2 spot. Okay, so here we have it. Oh, the number one spot is the first order jet trooper. Now I did say we were getting into, I did rank the jet troopers together, but this guy is completely different and he is absolutely awesome. I have gone on kill streaks with like 50 with these guys before. The way I play completely suits this. You can literally stay up in the air for like what feels like the whole game. Really high, it'll confuse people, they will not know where you are at all. And it just works so well. Their blasters are amazing, the splash damage for it as well. It can hit multiple enemies at once, is really good. It's also got a charge unit, which is really powerful. One shot in all infantry. The blaster's amazing. You can deal really well against heroes as well, just like there. But when your jetpack runs out, then it can be a bit of a problem. But it doesn't even matter because it makes up for it on ground as well. Because it is just an amazing thing overall. The R1 move literally gives you a grenade launcher, which will hit loads of enemies at once. And they're really good. They are absolutely amazing. I very rarely die as them, but I did just die there. But like I said, these guys definitely deserve it. I've seen people place it way higher than before, but for me, and the way I want to use these guys, they are beastly. They are absolutely awesome. When I'm playing as the First Order, I will always use these guys. I said I get kill streaks of 50, probably more. I'm kind of joking. For me, these guys are amazing. They are absolutely awesome, and like I said, they are nothing like the other jet troopers. So yes, I believe these guys definitely deserve to be in the #1 spot, and that is why. Okay guys, so that was the video. I do hope you enjoyed it. I did enjoy making it. It was a very hard list to make though, and it took me quite a while to list them all. But yeah, if you'd like to see more videos like this, I'm thinking about doing one with the heroes, ranking all the 22 heroes, which I think would be pretty good. If you do like to see that, do comment down below and I will make that happen. But yeah, just like I say, it was a very hard list to make, and I wouldn't class. I would say all the reinforcements are very good in their own way, and I would use them all. So I'm not. So all the reinforcements are good. None of them are bad. I'd just like to say that, it wasn't very hard to make. So if you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.